In this video, I will be talking about something that is guaranteed to happen in all of our lives, which is death. Now, I am not making this video to scare you, but rather I am making this video to wake you up, to inspire you so that you can start creating your life the way you want to live. From the day we are born, we are getting closer to our grave. Every single day, every single hour, every single minute, every single second, every single moment, we are getting closer and closer to our grave. But when we are living our lives, we think that we still have 5 more years to live, we have 10 more years to live, we have 20 years to live, 30, 40, 50. You name it. I wish that we all, live for another 100 years, but the fact of life, the truth is that we are not going to be around for that long. Now, that in itself should start waking you up. If you are still sleeping in your life, if you are not creating your life the way you want to create, if you are not in charge of your emotions and every little thing that happen around you or people around you do trigger an emotion within you, that means you are not in charge of yourself. And if you are not in charge of yourself, your emotions, you are not in charge of your life. And when you are not in charge of your life, you cannot expect the life to go your way. But whether life is going your way or not, one thing that is coming, and when it comes and no one can outrun it, which is that is going to happen. Whether you like it or not, that is going to come and get you. Now, does that mean that anything we do doesn't really matter? Not really. You are here. The fundamental reason for you to come here is to create your life the way you want to live. It is to explore and break your own limitations and create the things that you once thought are not possible. You have been given the power to create your life the way you want to create. But now that power in itself is actually holding us back. It is actually bringing us down. We are not in charge of our lives. You are trained to think negative. The first thought that comes in our mind when we are thinking about becoming successful, so what if I fail? Why can't you think, what if I succeed? What if I actually achieve my dreams? Why aren't you thinking that way? Because you are nothing but just a bundle of thoughts. We could also say that you are nothing but just a collection of data that you have gathered from the day you are born to today. It is what books you have read, what TV shows you have watched, what movies you have watched, and you name it. Whatever data you have gathered and people around you, whatever impact they had on you, that is what you are today. Now, if you are just a collection of data, that means you are malleable. Malleable meaning you can change. It is just a matter of gathering the right data and deleting the wrong data. Deleting the data that you don't want. Now, does that mean that it is just like a computer we can delete, select all, delete everything? That's not how it works. You have to work at it. A life is a process. What we call as desire, it is just a thought. And once you achieve your desire, now that thought vanishes. Look back in your life. Something that you wanted so bad. After you got it, that thought suddenly just vanished. It's as if that thought was never there. Life is just that. You have a desire and you are chasing that desire, and whether that desire happens or not, poof, one day you are gone. So I think it's time that you start living your life the way you want. Don't be afraid of taking the steps. I feel like I have made that mistake. The realizations that I have gotten, I wish I had them 5 years ago. Now, the main reason why I am making this video is to remind you and tell you that, hey, look, what I know, I wish I knew 5 years ago. If you are someone who's young, doesn't matter whether you are young or not, but especially if you are young, truly start creating your life the way you want to create. Start taking charge of yourself. There are so many resources out there. You can watch videos on YouTube. There are millions and millions of videos out there. If you don't like watching videos, there are books out there. If you don't like reading, there are audiobooks out there. But above all, the biggest teacher in life is life itself. It's your life experiences. Because once you go through certain experiences, it teaches you something. It is just like a game. When you are playing a game on a super high difficulty, completing that first mission is hard. But as you play more and more and more, everything starts becoming easier. Slowly, what you thought was a expert difficulty now becomes easier to work with. You are able to complete the stage one step at a time. Yes, you may have to take multiple attempts to complete that stage, but you will eventually complete it, because when you are playing the game, you are so committed to completing that stage and you make it happen. Life is just like that. You need to commit to your dreams and desires to make it happen. Doesn't matter whatever life throws at you. No matter what happens in your life, you just commit and you go after it. Now look, whether your desires, your dreams, you make it happen or not, death is gonna come and get you. And when the death comes, you should be happy. You should be proud that, hey, no, I lived my life the way I wanted to live. I lived my life the way I meant to live. Because the way I am meant to live my life is to create my life the way I wanna create. I know that this video took a crazy turn. It went all over the place, but there are so many lessons that happen in this video that I want you to look back, or rewatch this video and tell yourself, I truly do not know if I'm going to be around 1 year from today, 2 years from today, 3 years from today or not. Because just look at your own life. The people you thought will be around for way longer are no longer with you. They are no longer around you, because when the death comes, it comes and they will be gone and your time will come. Now when your time comes, make sure you are in a state where you are happy. Hey, it comes, you happily accept it, because it is part of life. You cannot run away from it, so don't fear it and accept it and be total with it. And I will end the video with that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.